Some of you have been following my YouTube channel might recognize my camper. 63 Aloha. We've had it for about 13 years. We're always taking it to the ocean, at least for 2 weeks a year, but doesn't have any hookup facilities. But our cooler is an ice box. Stick your ice in there, you know, lasts for, actually it's only been lasting for like a day and a half or two. Ice is getting expensive, so I thought, well, let's see if we can insulate this thing. I tore it out, insulated the inside cavity with, you know, foam board and whatnot, but that didn't work. Turned out I had some air gaps in between the fiberglass shell of the cooler and the fiberglass, or the insulation that I installed. Tried to do it again, still had gaps, still didn't work. Okay, so anyway, I got on the internet, looked on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, finally found a cooler that was reasonable, propane and AC. And the guy said, but before you pick it up, make all your measurements. So I got my tape measure out and I measured the cabinet where the fridge was going to be, and I'd have to make some cuts, but it was going to fit without straying beyond the cabinet itself. So I thought, okay, let's go get this beast. Drove all the way down almost to Portland, Oregon, which is a huge day's drive back and forth. Brought it home, proceeded to start tearing this thing apart. This was yesterday. And yeah, got this big hole going, right? Yeah. It took a while to get there, but then I got the cooler. But unfortunately, when I tried to bring it in the camper, so, back to re-insulating my cooler. What do you do, right? Measure twice, cut once. Major brain fart. Okay, just got done spraying all the corner edges of the cooler and the back side, and I'm using Great Stuff big gap filler up to 3 inches. Yeah. So we'll let that set. Hopefully it'll fill up all of the rounded parts, so when I sand this out it'll be nice and square, and I can attach square insulation panels on it. Make sure there's no pockets for possible condensation buildup. Okay, I just got done taking some of this 1.5" white beadboard insulation and wrapping it around my ice box. 2 layers thick, so it should be about a little over R11. I put the foil back on the outside and the first layer flipped it toward the inside. And now I'm just taping it up with aluminum tape. I'm giving myself about almost 1/4 inch on the top, 1/4 inch on the bottom as well. Once I fold it over. Almost fits. Oh man, I gotta take this guy off. Astounds me how sometimes I just totally forget about an obvious thing. I'm getting old. All right, now I can open the door more. Let's see if I can get it in here. Oh yeah. Here we go. So the ice box is in. Finally. Okay, here's the ice test. It's Friday, probably about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to stick a block of ice in the cooler, and we'll be returning Monday and see if there's any left over. Okay, it is Monday, about noontime. Let's go in here and see what's going on inside the cooler here. There's the bag. Is it empty? No. There's a small block, about the size of a brick, still in there. That's not too bad. I can live with that. You can see here I got all the, this is actually the piece of plywood that I cut out. Just screwed it in here and there. So actually I'm kind of glad that I made this boo-boo. The insulation around the outer shell of the ice box. It was sticking way out here. So anyway, that's not bad. Let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and it's been sunny outside. I mean, it's bright. Sun is just beating on the side of the camper, so I'm pretty happy with that. So the moral to this story, always step back and look at all possibilities when you're doing something like this. Luckily, I was able to turn lemons into lemonade, so I got lucky. And if you live in the Seattle area and your RV cooler is on the fritz, well, I got a pretty good hot deal going on a propane AC unit. Came out of a 2015 Airstream Bambi, so it's not too old. Contact me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day. Bye-bye.